Hey, welcome to turn 7. I was playing yesterday turns 4, 5, and 6 when I was feeling pretty tired, but this game has this addictive pull to me, so I want to keep playing. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have been playing. I made some mistakes. I didn't like the decisions I made. I feel refreshed today. I'm excited to see where we go on turn 7. Okay, so let's try to correct our course here. I don't like how this played out. In fact, on that note, as was pointed out to me, F2-2, I forgot to apply a hit, so he didn't even survive that. And that is a lesson learned from me from this play. A takeaway is that when the enemy gets, I think, 3 or more close combat cards, I think you really strongly got to consider doing withdrawal. You can back out and then draw one more enemy card, and if it says CC withdrawal hit, then you take a hit. If not, then you just get out. And that's what I should have done, and I think I just wasted those units, but I did that. Then the other little mistake I did was I gave myself a take back here, because another thing I learned is that I think I'm missing out on opportunities to close units off before going into close combat, therefore making the CC reinforce. I hate that event so bad. Null, because they're not in communication. Remember, Japanese units cannot use the beach for communication, so we can control this hex here with these guys. So he was here, the guy that we close combated, so even though he came out here, his communication couldn't get through here. So I gave myself that take back, because, you know, this isn't a tournament. But what I didn't do was, when this engineer moved from here to here, I should have done a infiltration move, because he's moving from adjacent to a unit to adjacent to the same unit. So, but that doesn't worry me too much. It's pretty low odds. I would have to pull a yellow, right? That's the hex and a triangle. So, oof. Well, I got the triangle. Let me just double check that that's not enough to do anything. No, it says you have to have both. So, okay. Now we start turn 7, and it's time to flip over another action. So now the P action is in play. I ask myself sometimes, what order would I prefer to have them come out, and I don't think I can answer. They're all terrible in their own way. I've been lucky though. I haven't had R come out first yet. R has been coming out later in the game, and I just say lucky because I have to go through, mentally I have the biggest hang up with that R action. I have to go through most of the checks with R. So he'll be coming out on turn 9. So we've got P active. Okay. In the amphibious phase, I'm just going to move everybody 2. You don't need to watch that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. You know, with this tripod, I've been knocking people around, and I'm honestly not sure if these guys are here or here. I think they... Alright, I'll just leave them there. Okay, so everyone in the water has moved. And let's draw an event. Yeah. Smoke obscures the beach. No fire from F positions. Okay, I'll take that. I hesitated because the event for turn 11 to 16 was Shibasaki killed by naval fire, but it's not turn 11 to 16. And like I said, I haven't seen him die yet, so I was just lamenting that we missed out on that. There are other ones in the deck, though. It's not the only. Plus, we'll be reshuffling. Okay, so no fire from F positions adjacent to the beach. This is not adjacent to the beach. He's inland. But this guy is. And this guy is. Oops. Happens all the time. I hit stuff. He's adjacent to the beach. And these are not Fs. All right, well, that gives us the ability to Well, that doesn't do us any good, actually, because these guys, I purposely didn't put them in his fire range. So I don't know that it does us any good. It's better than something bad, so I'll take it. Alright, here's our card. You have no idea how it was like really tempting to me. I wanted to just peek at that before I started the video, but I didn't. So I didn't know if brown was going to come up or not, and it didn't. So I'm breathing a big sigh of relief. Double, and we've got double red, the R is not active, double green, and then any 6 artillery. So there will be artillery. Okay, hot damn. Hot damn. Okay, double reds, and I will say it again, a double can be 2 singles, so you always have to be careful. He's got smoke anyway, not double red, not double red. There's a double red position here, but it's not filled. We know that's double brown. Here's double red. He will fire. Okay, now, it's an I. I is not in play yet, so it's a regular tank action. And he will do a fire, okay? And remember, tanks have an extended field of fire. And he gets 2 shots. So he's looking for circles. And let's see. Yeah, he hits this. Well, let me just make sure I get all the potential. Oh, nuts. He's going to hit him, isn't he? Because he gets an extended field of fire, so extended. So even though double brown didn't activate, this guy gets hit anyway. Tanks fire 1 outside their range. Okay, my apologies, everyone. If you play this game cleaner than I do, God bless you. Sometimes I do stuff and I realize I made a mistake. So hopefully you can learn from mine. The priority in applying the tank hits is fire dot first and then the most number of steps, okay? So this guy here is in an intense, he's the first priority, okay? Then we look around and we don't find anyone else in an intense. The HQ is, but there's no star, so the HQ is not hit. And then we can look for the most steps, which would be this guy, okay? So I had in the original video I shot, I had reduced this guy instead of this guy, and that because he had more steps, but that's not true. He's his fire dot takes priority, okay? Okay. So apologize for the redo, and now to catch you up, because I realized that in the middle of the U.S. turn. So to catch you up where we were, I had done a these guys moved up here. This guy's moving back to here with his free action that he gets from being next to the HQ. He's getting away from him. These 2 guys did a flank shot on him, revealed his counter as a naval counter, could have done optional attrition, and I'm deciding not to, because then I'm going to move, these guys are moving up here, and then the HQ is going to move here to provide naval fire with the hero next turn, okay? So, and I originally removed the blue from here per the fire card, but then this attack, even without having the naval fire, still disrupts him again. So Apologize, just catching you up here as I fixed the mistake. These guys shot him, these guys moved here, these guys moved around, okay? Now we come back over to here, and this is an interesting puzzle because we're not flanking. So what I want to do is, before possibly attacking, we're going to need to move. So I want to take a shot with these. We have 2 tanks, okay? So I'm going to shoot with the 4 guy first. Yes. Okay, so the 4 guy gets, if you have a 4 strength tank, hitting on a barrage is not so bad. You need either the symbol or the color. Hitting on the 2 is worse. I thought that was a pretty good odd of doing that. So that disrupts him on the barrage, which now means, where is this guy? These guys get a free action from the hero, so they're going to move here, which would normally be an infiltration move, but we don't have to worry about that because he's disrupted. Okay, so that's his action. I think these guys are going to move in here. I don't know. What are we going to do? These guys have to stay here to make this a flank shot next turn. Okay. These guys, I think, were here. Were they here? I'm just going to move them into here. I'm going to move the HQ up into here. So that's going to give these guys and him free actions next turn. So we fired with the 4 tank. You know, I think we might just take a shot with the 2 tank. He's going to need a red and a triangle, and you got neither. So it was a low odd shot, but all right. So all of these guys have had an action this turn. We still have 2 regular actions to do. These guys are disrupted. They're not doing anything. All right. All right, let's go look at what's going on over here. Oh, I need a minute to think. All right, I went ahead and did the moves off camera. The tank unit is moving up here with one of our 2 remaining actions. This stack of infantry that was here moved up to here. This guy stayed put. These guys are going to stay put, even though that's Major Ryan, who's a hero. And the reason being is I'm not in any hurry to, abandon these positions, because then we don't control them, and they're susceptible to, mustering or something, right? Actually, coastals don't muster. Anyway, generally, if stuff is left open, it's a bad thing. So putting him here means we control this, we control this, we control this. All right. These guys aren't doubled, so next turn I'll have these guys take a shot at him. Then we'll think about where we go from there, but no hurry. Again, going very slow. It's okay. Let's consolidate our forces. There's no rush. Like I could have used, instead of bringing the tank up, I could have moved him up into here and try to attack both of these next turn. Let's just go slow. Okay. All right, and that's where the turn ends. So I will go ahead and set up for turn 8 off camera.